a righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by an honourable cunt. Me.
Hi guys.
Hey there, you alright?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Cool.
You released With God by Our Side
God
this
by Our
year.
Side,
Yeah. How did it go so far?
It's gone really well.
Yeah.
The sales have been really good. We've got a lot of positive reviews.
Yeah, especially on Amazon, like when they leave all the comments. Got some very good reviews from that.
Okay, and it was your first recording, yeah?
It was the first release as a band.
Yeah.
We'd recorded demos before, but that was we released it with Arc Records.
Yes, the EP was like the first sort of official proper release of like music we did. We recorded so many loads of demos and whatnot. Huge kitty of them. So.
Okay, so the recording itself, was it okay? Yeah, was it was in England, yeah?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
recorded it in England at the college I go to actually.
Yeah, we recorded at Clown
It was
College.
mastered by a guy, produced and mastered by a guy called Mike Smith. He's a colleague of mine at a music shop.
Alright. Now you're touring with the Pirate Fest with Alestorm. Is it your first European tour?
So first, we're on the UK leg of the tour. It's the
Yeah.
first. It's the first full tour we've done.
Yeah.
I mean, since 2012, we've been playing everywhere around the UK.
Yeah.
Not in a minibus though.
No, we normally just like drive to the venues and then
So
do
it's
the
been
gig.
it's been really stressful for everyone, but it's been good so far.
It's been very good.
So now you have a tour bus, yeah?
Sorry?
Minibus. You have a minibus, a tour
Minibus.
bus,
Yeah,
yeah?
we hired a little minibus that's proving to be difficult to sleep in with 9 people, but we're
We
getting it.
manage. We manage.
First time coming in Ireland?
It's we've obviously been to Ireland before, but this is the first time we've played in Ireland. It's
Yeah.
really great.
It's
place.
really great atmosphere and the audience has been great. So.
Yeah, you've been in Dublin. Good show yesterday,
Dublin,
yeah?
yes, it was fun. It
That
was,
was
it was a
fantastic,
little
eh?
small venue, but
Voodoo
Quite a
Lounge?
small stage.
Was that the Voodoo Lounge or?
Voodoo Lounge.
Voodoo
Yeah.
Lounge, yeah.
Alright.
It was a bit awkward at first because we had to we couldn't go onto the stage from the sides. We had to go through the audience, right, which actually was all right.
Coming off the stage, I had to do a crowd surf, which didn't end very well.
It's good for a kickstart.
Sorry.
It's good for a kickstart of a song,
Kickstart.
you know, just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pirate folk metal is a very particular genre. Which were your influence to begin with?
Well,
We started off,
we tried to do a folk metal band.
Yeah.
Which
which was very sort of make it really influenced like with Bodum and Interferum.
I went to see Bodum, Children of Bodum and Interferum and Amon Amarth on a tour they did, and I was watching Interferum, and I'd never heard folk metal before or Viking metal or anything like that, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So then I went home and I tried to record a concept album, and I kept getting it wrong. It just kept sounding piratey. So I was just like, whatever, we'll go with that.
But when Sam showed me, when we first met, he showed me Pirate Metal. I fell in love with it straight away. I thought it was actually from another band, so I went on YouTube to try and find it, and I discovered what it's actually Sam's. So
Yeah, that's pretty much how that started.
yeah,
And then, obviously, because it kept sounding like pirates, the first thing I do is look up on the internet, see if pirate metal exists, and I found Alestorm, and I was like, oh, right. And then I had a listen, I was like, that's pretty good, I think we can do an interesting angle of that. So, Sam's a fantastic keyboard player, and what we both wanted to do for a long time is do a Children of Bodom style band. So what we thought we might go with that, but just have a piratey
Bodum, shall we say?
Piratey Bodum.
Yeah.
So, since then, do you live the actual pirate way of life?
Not really. Well,
Sometimes I like.
I guess we drink a lot.
But drinking can become tiring, shall we say? And
The pirate theme on it. It's more of a joke than anything in the band. You know.
it's more like a gag. But
So none of you is a sailor, no?
Sorry.
None of you is a sailor, no?
Sailor.
Sailor,
No.
no.
We live in the Midlands, nowhere near
I
water.
do live next to a river, which with a marina, but that's not.
Canal boats. But
Yeah.
apart from that, nothing.
That's as party as I can get.
Okay, your next step with Red Rum is the first album, the LP. Do you have any plan yet?
Yes. Well, we just released 2 singles, Elixir of Death and Make Pot Drink Pot, which you can find on YouTube for free. They're always going to be free. But we're planning a new EP,
Booze and Glory.
Booze and Glory.
I'm just going to have about 4 or 5 more songs on that one.
Yeah, and then maybe maybe we'll do an album after that, but for now, we're going to just do another short EP, because the first one was quite successful, so we figure maybe just do it. People nowadays, they like to listen to 4 or 5 songs at a time, maybe, instead of...
I find with this new EP, it's more about more drinking. It's got loads of more drinking elements into it. Like, one of the songs is going to be called Day for Beer, which is like very sort of folky, Scottish sounding, shall we say. And like,
it's going to be a different angle from the first one.
Yeah, where the first one was more about sort of like fantasy, battle-y, whatnot, and then this second one's going to be quite sort
Drinking.
of more typical, more drinking-wise.
Maybe more towards the Corpiclani theme, perhaps.
Yeah.
But keeping it in our style, sort of thing.
Alright. There's a lot of traditional instrument in your music, so can you tell us about it? Because obviously when you were going for Children of Bodemish style, you didn't have this kind of instrument before.
Correct. Well, the way we've put the band out, it's not like your traditional pop layout with 2 guitars, bass, drums, keyboard. We didn't want to do that. We're all into classical music. So what we did, we laid out the band in a different format. The bass guitar is tuned to like contrabass range. Then we've got Becky playing 8-string, which is like the bass. And then I haven't been for this tour, but I normally play 7-string guitar, which counts as the baritone. And then Sam on his keyboard would fill every other range. So it's like it's got all the ranges of a classical orchestra basically, in a metal band, and that gives it a fuller sound.
It makes it sound more epic, shall we
But
say.
the bouzouki came in because literally it just sounds piratey. It was
more piratey, more folky, and like sort of like taverny, shall we say.
Mandolin plays an important part in a lot of folk metal bands, but I find it too high pitched basically. So
And the flute as well.
the flute, We've only done little bits and bobs with the flute. Becky's obviously a established
We're going to do
flute
some
player.
more acoustic stuff, won't we? Like soon. So the flute's going to be more like the lead instrument, sort of like probably me playing sort of synthy strings. Sam plays classical guitar, acoustic, bouzouki, all that.
Everyone in the band's a multi-instrumentalist, so we're going to put something together a bit different than metal, I think, as well.
Sort of shows the law that we can do other stuff as well, shall we say?
Good.
Alright, last question. Do you have anything new Red Rum to say for our listeners at Room 101?
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Please check out our new EP when it's released.
Yeah.
Hope you like it.
It's going to be awesome.
Thank you, lads.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you, you too.